There are stories that feel soft from the very beginning, stories that move like calm waves, touching the heart gently rather than striking like lightning. The connection between Oat and Boat feels like one of those stories. It is quiet yet powerful, delicate yet undeniably real. Two Thai BL actors who came together through the world of entertainment somehow built a bond that looks deeper than anything that could be scripted. The more people watch them, the more they fall in love with their warmth, with the tenderness they share, and with the way they seem to understand each other effortlessly. When fans first discovered them, it did not feel like two strangers being placed together for the sake of a show. It felt like two souls who already belonged in the same space, simply stepping into the light so that the rest of the world could see what they had always been. Their chemistry is not loud. It does not demand attention. Instead, it invites you in gently, making you feel like you are witnessing something sacred, something private yet radiant. Oat carries a gentle charm, the kind that doesn't try to prove itself. His energy is comforting, warm like a quiet evening breeze that shows up just when you need it. His smile is patient, calm, and sincere. There is a thoughtfulness in the way he moves, a maturity that wraps those around him in safety. He seems like the kind of person who watches over the people he cares about without needing any recognition. On the other hand, Boat is the spark, soft and bright at once. He is playful yet sensitive, with eyes that shine when he laughs and soften when he listens. There is a youthful purity in him, something genuine and refreshing, like a bloom after rain. Together, they feel like a complete picture, each holding what the other lacks, each bringing something essential to the table. Boat brings color to Oat's calm, and Oat brings grounding to Boat's brightness. That is the beauty of their connection. It is balanced without being forced. They walk side by side not because someone told them to, but because their hearts naturally lean toward each other. What makes their bond unforgettable is how visible their affection is, even in the smallest moments. A subtle glance between them can speak paragraphs. A quiet smile can feel louder than confessions. Fans often say that looking at Oat and Boat feels like watching two hearts communicate without words. Even when surrounded by others, their attention quietly returns to each other, like twin stars finding their way back to the same sky. Their chemistry extends far beyond their roles. On screen, their portrayals are filled with sincerity. Off-screen, they carry that same tenderness, not as performers, but as two people who care deeply. It is evident in the way Boat instinctively moves closer to Oat, in the way Oat places a gentle hand on Boat's shoulder to reassure or guide him, in the shared jokes that leave them laughing long after everyone else has stopped. These tiny pieces of interaction reveal more truth than any scripted moment could. They complement each other not only in behavior, but in emotional expression. Oat is observant. He seems to catch every shift in Boat's mood. When Boat speaks, he listens, truly listens, like the words being shared matter more than anything else happening around them. Boat, in return, offers Oat a space to be open, to be soft. He makes him smile in ways fans say they rarely saw before. Together, they breathe a comfort that people can feel, even through a screen. Many fans say that Oat and Boat's bond feels faded. It is as if the universe placed them in one another's paths long before cameras were there to witness it. Their connection feels lived in, as though they have shared 100 lifetimes before this one and are now simply continuing a story that already existed. There is trust in the way they look at each other, trust in the silence between conversations, trust in the presence they offer one another. This kind of bond can't be taught, rehearsed, or manufactured. It simply exists because it was always meant to. Their journey together is not built on grand romance or dramatic revelation. It is built on consistency, on showing up, on choosing each other every single day, whether through words, gestures, or simply being near. You can sense the depth of their understanding even when they say nothing at all. That is the greatest kind of connection, the one that thrives without needing explanation. Watching them interact often feels like witnessing two people who have created their own little world. Their inside jokes hint at stories no one else knows. Their gentle nudges speak of comfort and familiarity. Their smiles, those honest, unguarded smiles, carry a truth that anyone can recognize. They are happy together. Not because they have to be, but because they want to be. What stands out most is how they protect each other. Oat watches over Boat with a quiet attentiveness. If Boat seems nervous, he reassures him. If Boat is tired, he softens his pace. Boat, in turn, allows Oat to relax into his playful energy. He lightens heavy moments with laughter. He reminds Oat that joy is simple, just a shared glance, a small joke, a gentle touch. This mutual care is not extravagant, yet it feels profound. People often talk about chemistry, but what Oat and Boat have goes beyond that. It's connection. It's tenderness. It's the kind of affection that doesn't need to shout to make itself known. When they stand side by side, their energy blends so naturally it becomes difficult to imagine one without the other. They have built something rare, a bond that feels safe. Fans feel drawn to them because they represent something everyone seeks, the comfort of being seen, understood, and cherished. Their relationship is a reminder that love isn't always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it is found in quiet moments, in shared laughter, in soft glances, in simply being there. Their fans often describe them as soul twins, two individuals who fit into each other's lives with ease. There is a gentle intimacy in the way they interact, a softness that seems to belong only to them. Whether they are working, traveling, or simply sitting together, there is always a subtle gravity pulling them closer. They make love look easy. Not the romantic kind only, but the kind rooted in trust, honesty, and genuine affection. As their journey continues, no one can say exactly what the future holds. But whatever unfolds, the bond they share will remain unforgettable. Their story has been shaped by authenticity, not performance. It has been built on shared laughter, shared comfort, shared quiet. And perhaps that is why it resonates so deeply. It feels real. They have become more than actors who share a screen. They have become symbols of soft love and gentle companionship. They teach us that connection does not always need drama to feel powerful. Sometimes it blooms slowly, beneath everyday moments, until suddenly the heart realizes it is full. In the end, Oat and Boat remind us that some people are meant to find each other, meant to grow side by side, meant to feel like home in a world that never stops changing. Their story is still unfolding, and fans will continue to witness each chapter with hope, affection, and gratitude for the warmth they share. What they have is rare, a quiet miracle. And the world is lucky to have seen even a glimpse of it.